All right, is it gonna fit? Pretty good. Could be a little shorter. Could be a lot shorter. Now's when the compressor's probably gonna turn on. All right, I got both notches built and welded up. This one here still's a little bit warm. Not bad, but now I'm ready to roll that axle back under here and hook it up and see what happens. Get back here. All right, I just had a thought. What I think I'm gonna do is put the rod ends together just till I get it all in. It's gonna be double work, but leave all the misalignment spacers out, so maybe that'll make it easier. Just till I get it all put together. And I labeled these uppers and lowers. Rights and lefts should be the same, so let's see what happens, I guess. Looks like I'm getting my bottle jack. One down. Huh? Okay, I'll be in a minute. Well, what's going on here? Upper, lower, lower. This one bolt won't line up, like this arm needs to be longer. What if I switch side to side? They should be the same length, but you know what I'm saying? Let me do that before I try anything else. That needs to come forward. Yes?
Dinner's ready.
Looks like I gotta go in for dinner. I'll be back. Anticipation is killing me too. I'm back from dinner. See what we can do here to make that bolt work. It ain't working. There we go. Need to maneuver a little bit. There we go. There we go, baby. All right, sweet. Throw a couple nuts on here. This jack can get high enough. As high as my jack will go, and it ain't high enough. Alright, so I had to put my little extension on my jack. I got the airbag and all put in. They're not connected to the axle tube yet.
Oh, it's getting smaller. Oh. Oh, it's working.
That's it right there. That is full stuff. And if this is the bottom of this frame, no, I can't really tell. Maybe a couple more inches. Woo! My front lower tie rod arms mounts, they might hit the ground. That's not good. Maybe I'll put some Teflon or something on it so it'll skid real good. I don't know. But there it is. That's fully drooped out.
Should you like let all the air out?
Well, if I put air in it right now, it'll lift the truck off the jack stands. I don't want to do that. So I can't put any air in it right now.
I want to move it. I got it.
But the reason for doing all this is to check my pinion angle. And it stays level with the truck.
Should I go get shoes on?
If you want to. Chloe Dawn is out here with no shoes on. And if she's sitting on a chair. If you're in the garage, you gotta have shoes on.
Yeah, now I don't know how to get up there.
So with the airbags all the way dropped out, this tie rod is hitting the frame right there. So what I'll probably do is end up notching this frame and Frenching in a piece of tubing or something. That's probably what I'll do. I don't know. If anybody's got any suggestions, let me know. Because the diameter of the tubing I'm going to be using is bigger than this conduit, so it will hit there more. But that's only when it's all the way down. So we will have to see what happens. Ooh, I wonder if, hey, look at that. If I just centered it up into where the, look at that. maybe it won't hit. If I put the misalignment spacers back in, it might not hit. Let's go check the other side. So I've got a little bit of air in the bags and the axle jacked up to touch the axle tube lower bag mount. So now I can go in and tack those in and see what it looks like when it's all squished with no air in it. But the other problem I got to figure out now is pinion angle. So I'm going to set up my tripod so maybe I can watch that pinion angle go from like here as I'm jacking it up. I don't know, we'll see what happens. All right, let's watch that pinion angle and see how bad it is. The airbag should be able to collapse right now. So how'd that pinion angle look? To me right there, it looks horrible. I think it needs to be pointing towards the transmission at all times, which means I think I need to change these upper links. Something about 20% shorter than the lowers or something like that. So I guess it's now time to start figuring that stuff out, because that does not look good, does it? So I'm gonna call it a night and go on the University of YouTube, which where everybody is right now, and see if I can figure this out. Because that can't be good. That angle is gonna be coming down like that. I don't know. Ooh, I could probably throw the driveline in it right now and look at it. I'm gonna do that before I call it a night. Yeah. Alright, now with the driveline in it, let's see if I need to notch that cross member. Yep, that's as far as it goes. Huh. Well, let's go underneath and look and see what other besides that cross member has got to be cut out. So, the cross member is going to have to be cut out. Maybe that brace on the bottom of the cab. And I'll have to come back in here and brace it back up and do some other stuff, I guess. So since I got the plasma cutter here, I'm going to start by cutting out the cross member, just the top, just both sides of it. What's funny though is that drive line is not very centered in that hole. Ooh, I wonder if I can spin it right here and see if it's round. Why can't I spin it? Alright, putting you guys down to see if I can spin it. Nope, I couldn't spin it. Must be in gear. I'll get up and put it in neutral and plasma cut out that cross member at the top. Start there. More work than I thought it was going to be up in here. Alright, I have an idea. So I notched out that cross member, but now the drive line's hitting on the bottom of the cab. And about 3 inches in front of that is another brace in the cab. So I'm going to go underneath and cut those out, which is probably only going to be in about an inch, inch and a half. But if you remember, with the misalignment spacers missing, that was hitting right there. So I've only got a little bit more to go up, even though there's quite a bit of left in the bags, I hope. But then my next thought was, when I go to make the new drive line, I'll just use the diameter tube that's here and not, obviously I won't be able to neck it up right here. So that will give me a little more room right there. But I still think I need to go in there and clearance the cab just a little bit, as much as I can, so I can get full stuff on these bags. Alright, so I got that notched out. And again, that driveline diameter is going to be a lot smaller. But the airbags are now squished. And that's touching. So that's as low as it's ever going to go. And my driveline will be a smaller diameter. So that shouldn't never hit. Cut it out with a plasma cutter. And I think it'll be all good. And that driveline angle don't look too bad. I mean, what does everybody think? Let me know in the comments below. It's late, it's cold outside, but I had to open the garage to let some of the smoke out, so I think I'm gonna call it a night. All right, thanks for watching.